Hey guys, this is Kunz and welcome back to F1 My Team Career Mode, Episode 1, where we'll be starting Round 1 in Bahrain. So we're here in our mobile office at the track. See everybody here, including our teammate Sean Galeon. Just looking at the weather, it's going to be a clear race weekend. So we are going to start our qualification lap, and this is only an 18-minute qualification session, no Q1, 2 or 3, so we got 18 minutes to make sure we get to the top as fast as possible. And we start off on the street going real fast, and then we're gonna go and brake into the hairpin, try to get on the throttle as quick as we go flat out straight onto the second straight with the second DRS and into turn 4. Then we're gonna reach the end of sector 1, and then we're gonna go into the middle sector, which is a lot more corners and a bit more hard to keep the car on the track. Now we're on our way to the second hairpin, and this is one on the corner, so we have to brake it sort of like braking like an almost straight line. We have to chop to the left and then full throttle DRS. Then we're gonna brake again. It's gonna slowly push the throttle, and then the next corner we go full out. Then brake again onto the last straight. Just took a bit of curve there. Let's go fast as we can. Onto the last few corners. Let's keep wide at the exit. Get more of the throttle with the DRS, and then we pass and we are in P1. P1. I don't think with our new car we should not be able to reach that far. I think I've lowered the difficulty a bit too much.
Qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Carlson, Hamilton and Max Verstappen.
This is not right. We're Sean, 21. Okay, not bad, at least not last. So we're here, gonna change it, gonna bump it up at least about 65 is a hard difficulty. So hopefully that will give us, make it a bit more realistic.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. Formula 1 returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36 mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Can Mercedes start with victory in their bid to win a 7th consecutive Constructors' title? Could Ferrari or Red Bull establish an advantage early on? And with 22 cars on the grid, how quickly can the new team find their footing? Well, it's great to be back, Anthony Davidson. We've got a lot to talk about this year.
That's right, Crofty. It felt like a long winter, but it's good to finally be back. I have to think the usual suspects will battle it out at the front, but there are always going to be some teething problems early on in the season, so whoever can keep on top of their issues will have the advantage today.
As I mentioned earlier, we're up to 11 teams this season, with a new entry run by, well, of all things, an owner-driver. That's something we haven't seen in this sport since Hector Raback over 4 decades ago. So how are they looking so far?
It's hard to imagine how a small operation like that could survive in the ruthless world of Formula 1. And yet here they are, first ever race looking surprisingly strong. But there are no points for qualifying. Let's see how they fare in the Grand Prix proper.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Carlson lines up on pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Bottas, Alexander Albon, and Vettel, Norris, Leclerc, Stroll, and Carlos Sainz. Perez, Ricciardo, Esteban Ocon, and Gasly, Kvyat, Magnussen, George Russell, and Roman Grosjean. Raikkonen, Giovinazzi, Galeal, and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Great start to the season. Let's convert this pole into a win.
Not really, but okay. Maybe we could try. Now with difficulty and we're on pole, I think stay in the points and we'll start off the race. Let's and off we go. Now start off Cascos Racing in Bahrain. We have a good start. About half a second ahead. Well, used to be half a second, now they're closing in. And we're just trying to get away as fast as possible. But I think with the performance of our car not as up to par with the top teams, it will be a lot of trouble as Bottas almost get us before the corner, but is now on the inside. Try to steer clear of it, don't want to get into a crash on the first lap as he passes us. Trying to stick close to him, but I went wide. We have other cars swarming around. You know,
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Ooh, went wide across the hairpin. Good thing as Hamilton now passes us. And we're just closing in, inching, and try to outbrake him. There we go. Nice. Oh, it seems that he tried to go on the inside, but managed to block him with a bit of touching. Oh, another opportunity there, but not gonna happen. And on to the last corners. We were on pole, but now we're on second as we continue on with the race. He and Bottas got the fastest lap. And now on lap 3 where Hamilton passes us, but at the hairpin we're trying to go and outbrake him. And it's a successful move indeed, but not so fast. You're trying to hit the DRS on point, try to get as far as possible. Now we're on the end of lap 3 and I think Hamilton barges us again. I think he knows that we sort of lower our difficulty and wants to get that place back. And now we're on lap 4 and try to outbrake him. Oh, it's gonna be close. Yeah. And we managed to pull that off with no warnings or penalties, stuff like that, so I think we're good. And now there's Hamilton going on the inside, the good move. We're on to the end of lap 5 where we're gonna go and pit. Yes, I used the pit assist, sorry. And now Hamilton is gonna take a pit stop, and then our pit garage is at the end of the pit lane. Hopefully it gives us an advantage in order for us to stay in front, and we do. We stay in front. I mean, we passed Hamilton in the pit lane.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Okay, we'll do. With the new tires, we continue on with the race. As we go and pass the other drivers, Hamilton closing in. Will he able to pass us? Well, not now. Not until lap 8. At the end, we see that Valtteri Bottas is out of the session. So what happened? He was at the front, but now, well, thanks to me, it was a bit of collision. So must have been a rough first race for him as he got knocked by Gasly and immediately pitted at the side. Doesn't look like a very severe crash, but he did retire. Now we have Pierre Gasly. Ooh, sort of go on the inside and sort of either a mistake or, well, should be a mistake. Could have done it on purpose. And now we're going to lap 9 with P1, but not anymore with Hamilton passing us and try to outbrake him in the hairpin. Ooh, very easy, an easy corner to overtake, but not so fast as we try to get our DRS. And now into lap 10 with Hamilton trying to do the same move, but we do the same move to him as well with a bit of a bump over the curb, but with that he overtakes us. I was trying to do outbrake him again, going on the inside, but he closes in, and yeah, that's it. Yeah. Hamilton stays ahead. And now we're on to lap 11 where there was a yellow flag, and it seems that Max Verstappen is out of the race. What happened? So it seems that, racing as usual. And then there's a loss of engine noise. Well, count as engine power as he goes and stops. The engine failure, he retires from the race. And yeah, that's it. So at the end of the race, we lost our pole position, but we managed to get a podium at 2nd place.
Good job, you did really well. Super driving.
That's it for another spectacular Grand Prix here in Bahrain, and a real champion's drive to take the win. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
So that is the end. Here are the results from the race. We have Lewis Hamilton first, Casey Kunze, that's us, in second, and Alexander Albon with the 3rd step on the podium. The rest of the point finishers, we have Perez, Leclerc, Stroll, Vettel, Ricciardo, Sainz, Norris. And now we need to find Sean. Where is Sean? Sean? 20th place. So not a bad start from our other rookie driver. And for the constructors, even Bottas out of the race. Lewis Hamilton still managed to get a top spot for Mercedes, as Racing Point comes 2nd with 20 points, and with us with 18 points. So we're leveling up with our claim. Well, with a podium finish like that, it does make sense. We get our money. And now we're looking at for sponsors. With our claim level being number 4, we're able to get another sponsor. And then we're here, we're just gonna looking to upgrade our stuff. I'm mostly looking at a points generation. which is to generate R&D points for us to develop the car. And I think that is it. The next race we're gonna start is in Vietnam at the Hanoi circuit. So if you want to see that, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to notify you when that comes. If you like this video, please like and share, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.